the Western Cape that you and I have been to many times, and we've always just gone by and gone visiting there, but we've never had an episode about it. So from Oudtshoorn, we're taking a 65 kilometer drive to George.
So today is the day.
Today is the day we're going to see George in this beautiful rainy weather.
As you know, I spent a few of my primary school years in George.
Yes, you told me. That's where you got the fear of wind.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. So, yeah, hopefully I recognize a few places. We'll see. I look forward to seeing George.
We are on the Outeniqua Pass, but there's no view from here.
There is a spectacular view.
Yeah, but there's no view today.
It's one of your spectacular views which is not visible today.
Yes, yeah.
800 meters high.
It's wild, eh? It drops down quite fast.
They said slippery when wet.
So yeah,
It is very wet.
I'll have to be very careful, and there's a strong wind as well. Whoa! We just pulled over at a little spot over here, but it's incredible. Look at these nice little picnic spots to sit and enjoy the view, but it's pouring with rain now.
But this is also beautiful in its own way.
Yeah, it is.
We are in the clouds.
We are.
Windy and rainy now.
Yeah.
The wind didn't blow at all earlier.
Yes.
Oh, this is quite intense, the rain, eh?
Big time.
We saw a few waterfalls and we were just too late. We're hoping to see another little waterfall, the water streaming down from the mountain.
Yeah.
And there was a sign that said George 10.
There.
Oh, there. There we go.
The water's gushing everywhere.
We missed the biggest one though.
Look at this.
There we go.
George, here we are.
It's funny, so many of my memories of George are of rainy days. Because I think it rains here quite a bit.
I think so too.
We learned at school that it was an all year round rainfall area. So earlier you said George is a city. We were both surprised when we learned that.
Yes.
And I saw there that they said that George is becoming a water-wise city, something like that. And it's the second largest city, surprisingly, in the Western Cape.
That is a major surprise to me. I didn't know that.
A lot of people here, hey? I'll tell you, in 2020 there was already 157,000 people. That's a lot.
That's a lot. Eh?
So it's a big place. How beautiful that is.
So green here. Look at this.
It is a green town though. Eagles are playing the Pumas. Oh, yesterday the Eagles played the Pumas.
Okay. And All Blacks played the Pumas yesterday as well.
Really? Is the Argentinian team called the Pumas?
Yes, they are.
Is it Puma?
Puma, yeah. Puma.
Same thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is not the main road. We should have turned right there. I was distracted. Let's see. Am I wrong?
York Street, the main road?
Yes, are we getting there still?
Yes, we're still getting there.
You know George better than I do. Yes. I remember this park from my childhood. Place changes, but only so much.
Yeah.
Certain things will always remain. Here we go.
Yeah, this is York Street.
Here's the museum
Okay.
where we came for a class outing. Yes. George Museum. They close at 12:30. Show the time.
12:30.
Just had to share that.
Oh, no. Oh, pastorie. We'll get back there.
I spent 3 years of my school career in this preparatory school.
Really?
Yes. Voorbereidingsskool, George. Outeniqua High School.
Sure.
My one brother went to high school here. It's an enormous place.
No, it's massive, eh? Look at this.
Oh, babe.
1842.
Takes me so far back.
Did you attend church here?
Yes, and Sunday school. You know, I was a Lord Lamiki, right?
Yes, yes.
So my two brothers were much older than me. My oldest brother used to drop me off on a Sunday morning for Sunday school and come and fetch me again. How cute is that?
Yo. It seems to have slowed down a bit with the drizzling. I'm going to quickly hop out.
I was wondering if you're going to take your chance.
before it starts raining again. Let me come and have a look here. What? This tree, also known as the English oak or common oak, was planted in 1884 and today enjoys an active protection. Cars may not be parked in its shade to prevent soil compaction. What? Please don't tell me that's the stump left. Oh no, so it must have died. Wow. It was inaugurated in 1842 and rebuilt in 1906. National Monument. Quite cold. Now that must have been, it's called the Ou Pastorie Gasthuis, old parsonage guest house, so that must have been the old parsonage. Yeah. So they must have had a lot of rain here. Check how the water's dammed up. Oh! I just missed the ring. I just missed the chime.
But 3 times?
Yeah, I couldn't get...
For 1:45?
I don't know what the chime was, but it just chimed.
3 times, yeah. I wish I remember the oak tree, but I don't.
Yes. In the old parsonage, 1816.
And now it's a guest house.
Yes.
Wow. Listen, how beautiful are these little units?
Yes, cute, eh?
Very cute. I love it.
Let's go and find something else of interest.
Yes. I think we need to do York Street.
Yes, we're going to York Street now.
York Street, yes.
rain has slowed down a bit, so
This was such fantastic news. Yeah, I have everything that the city has, eh?
yeah.
I remember when we came here, the first time you and I, after quite a few years, we couldn't believe how it had grown.
Yeah, it's crazy. This is York Street.
Yes. Gorge tourism, that looks like an old building.
Yes.
Oh, we're just gonna, because this is Cathedral Street. So this is Cathedral Street for a reason.
Yes, let's go down Cathedral Street. Oh, wow.
I kind of blame myself now for not having appreciation for things like this when I was like 8. But I suppose
You can't do that, no.
few 8-year-olds do, right?
Yo. Please close the gate, so I might be able to get in. Do you think I'll be able to get in?
It sounds like it.
We're going to have a look. St. Marks Cathedral. Interesting that Sophie Gray, she designed it, but she was here in October of 1849 and she laid the corner foundation, physically laid it. That's fantastic. And then it was consecrated in 1850. It was raised to cathedral status in 1911. I wish I could get in here. This is locked. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. I wish I could get in there.
Yeah. I was sitting thinking it's 173 years old. That's like beyond me. Standard Bank has a beautiful building.
Always, eh?
Continue on York. York Mall. Those look like municipal offices to me.
For sure.
And the postal code is 6530. I remember.
Yo, from back then?
Yes.
Goodness me.
It was only snail mail then. My friends and I wrote each other letters. What you mean?
I think the last time I wrote a letter was when I was in the army.
Yeah, well, I was much younger than what you were when you were in the army, when I still wrote letters. You wrote letters?
We had to.
I wanted to say that wouldn't have been voluntary.
No, we had to
Yeah.
write letters. Yeah, and we had to. Every time there was inspection, your letter had to be on your bed, and
Letter to whom?
to your mother. If you didn't have a wife or a girlfriend, you had to write it to your mother, and then you put it on the bed. And they used to take it and they used to mail it. You had no choice.
Or say, dear mommy.
Yes, not a dear Johnny.
I saw a sign, go Booker. Aren't we playing today?
Oh dear, yes, we must be playing today. moment they're playing against England, yes.
The variety of businesses here is incredible. Every single thing that you can think of.
Yeah, that's a
This
sports
is
field.
York High School
Oh, okay.
sports field.
Nice. Now they have every business that you can think of here.
Oh. George is the city for all reasons, they say. Today it has become the city for all seasons.
That's true. Check this out. This is the York High School's hostel. Pretty neat, eh?
Look at the gardens.
Sure. Starting to drizzle again.
Yes, I see that. Green, green, green. Look at their cricket pitch.
Sure.
Wow.
Sonia's decided to take me somewhere and she's not telling me.
Yes. We have 2.4 kilometers to go.
Wowzer.
We continue for 1.7 and then we turn right.
Okay.
I think you're gonna like it.
I'm sure I will. Look here.
It's my surprise.
That is beautiful steam train.
But I think there's more than that here.
It's like go across.
Yes.
Okay.
It says here the
Johnson.
Outeniqua Railway Museum.
Wow.
They say they close at 2, but I don't know. Do you want to go try?
I want to go try. Where does one get in?
Straight ahead.
Just in front?
Yes.
Straight here.
Oh,
Look at this.
yes, open. It's open. Transport Museum.
Look at this.
This is a bulky one, hey?
Oh. How beautiful.
Wow.
That is so cool. Look at all of them.
I think you can do as much of the outside as you can while it's not raining.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Look at that thing. We've never seen that.
No,
What is that?
I've got no idea what that does.
Don't forget those 2 old ones at the back. Oh, that one's cute.
Yes. There's quite a few people here.
Yes, that's nice.
Yes. I don't know what this is.
You better get going, babe. It's starting to fall again.
Yes.
Can I read what it says there?
Yes. It's a crane. Steam crane.
Okay. I can't make out.
Let me go back
Yeah.
there. It says it's stoomkraan nummer 55.
Okay.
Ja,
Safe lifting ability.
yes. Interesting.
Very interesting. And those are the two old ones. Can we go have a look? What are they?
I don't know what they are, but I don't think they're part of the museum. They're
But
standing
they
too
look
far
old
away.
to me.
These are real little train cars.
Yes.
Cute, eh? Hocha, one's called Hocha.
It is a little hoja. I love it.
Transnet National Collection. Oh, this is so cool to see. Can you believe I don't have a 5 rand coin on me to make this thing operate? Crazy. Oh, it's locked. Wow, how cool is this? It's locked, can't get in. Look at all these cars. Yeah. This is so cool that they have this here. Dining car. Yeah. The Royal Train from 17 February till 20 April 1947. How interesting is this? Yeah. They're closing now at 2 o'clock, so I better get out. This was so interesting. Looks like it was pouring. It sounded like it was pouring with rain. We're the only ones left here. I'll always push it till the limit. Wowzer. That was majorly interesting.
So I have good surprises, eh?
Yeah, that was fantastic. Fantastic.
I thought you might.
See all the old coaches. The security guard tells me it's the original coaches. The 2 white coaches are the original coaches of the King and the Queen with their 1947 visit to South Africa.
Unbelievable. So they had to ask you to leave?
Yes. They were busy locking up. They said, no, it's time to go.
I see everyone's coming out and there's no sight of you.
Yeah, no.
Okay, we're on our way to something interesting now. Hopefully we can find it.
I hope so.
It's a slave tree.
Yeah, that's...
What did we read? That
I think, if I can remember correctly, that it's where slaves were sold for about a period of 17 years.
Oh, were auctioned, yes.
Auctioned off or something like that.
Oh, is it that?
There it is, yeah, look at this.
Oh,
It's also dead. George Tourism.
okay.
That's the tree.
Let me see if I can find the story.
Yes.
Alright, so we are George Tourism, and this is known as the Old Slave Tree. They say here the tree was planted in 1811 by Landros van Kervel, and the reason for the name is an old lock which is attached to the tree. The legend was that the lock was used to chain slaves to the tree when the site was still occupied by the jail. I can't find the little bit I read earlier about the abolishment 19 or 17 years before the abolishment of slavery.
Yes.
But I think general consensus online is that this was the site where slaves were sold at one point.
Yeah.
That's very interesting to see.
It is crazy, eh?
It is dead, eh?
It looks dead to me.
So can we just look at the building for a second?
You can see it's pretty old, eh?
Yeah, it's a George Tourism now, as we can see, and it was formerly King Edward VII Library, and the architect was Charles Bullock.
Okay, I've heard that name before, but I can't remember where.
I love the little balls, and are they gables?
Yes. Beautiful.
Love that,
though.
yeah, it's gorgeous.
Let me just, I see there's a plaque. Let me see if I can zoom into that.
Okay.
It says 1905 Neo-Renaissance style designed by architect Charles Bullock on site of town tennis courts and first jail. Became municipal property in 1962 and George Tourism Bureau in 1992.
Okay, it says Neo-Renaissance.
Yes.
And online it said Edwardian.
Yes.
Which you and I have no clue what the difference is. Okay, well, I'll take the plaque's word above online.
It's on the site of the tennis courts and the first jail.
Therefore, the slave tree, right here.
Yes.
So that bit is accurate, now we
Yes.
know. Okay. I would like you now to go follow my directions.
Okay.
I want to see if I can find the house that my parents built.
Okay.
And that's the last house I remember us living here. We rented while they built. And I want to see, you know, as a child you remember distances differently, but I want to see if I can find it on my own without Google. It was in Essen Street in Glenbarry. We won't show the house out of respect for the current owners,
Yes.
but I would love to see it again.
Check it out.
So this was the park. So I've already forgotten. I think it's up here. Can we turn right here?
Okie dokes.
Then I thought it was left in front. Let me just see. I remember this park very well. I can't remember street names though. Erica? I don't think it's here though. I would have remembered. That's my mom's name.
Is it not here?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's further on.
Yeah, you would have remembered that, eh?
Yeah. Arbor Road. You can see why it's called Arbor
Sure.
Road. There's like gorgeous trees here. I think we go up a little ways. And this one?
Plantation Road.
Yeah. Looks different, eh? I think the next one, let's take the next one because I think it's probably long enough now.
Should I take it?
Yes?
Okay.
What is it called?
Plain Road.
Oh no, nothing rings a bell. All right, plain. Let's see. It would have crossed this street. It would have been. Okay.
Yeah, it's a kite. Flee.
Oh, no. So it would have ended in this one or crossed this one. Mountain. All right. And at the end of Essence Street was the women's, the Vrouwen Leer College. Yes, Essen.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Which way must I go?
Go there. Go there.
Which is there, left or right?
No, I mean, left. Sorry. But this used to be the place where it was in Afrikaans, the Vrouwen Leer College. Like ladies used to march here on a parade ground. My dad used to call them soldoodies.
Okay.
So this
is no more the soldoodies.
Obviously not that. We used to ride on our bicycles up and down here and come and watch them as they paraded.
That's interesting.
We're talking a few decades ago.
That's for sure.
The trees are a little bigger than I remember.
Did you see it?
I saw it.
Oh, great.
Can we go back?
Yes, we can.
You will pardon me for sharing a few details of my past with George, right?
No problem.
Personal ones.
Go for it.
So my best friend, surname was McLaughlin.
Yeah.
We used to ride around these streets. It wasn't built up like they are now. And those were the days of Sonia Harold's or Ek Verlang Na Jou vibes.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And one day, very interesting, and it hit me today when I saw the house. My mom was an estate agent in town, and she drove a Ford Fairlane, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, long slap one,
Yes,
green,
yes.
with I think a vinyl white roof. Is that what it's called?
Yes, yes, a vinyl
Right.
top, yes.
Yes, loved that car. And she quickly ran into the house to go get something. I don't know what she did.
Yes.
But she left the key in the ignition. And when she came out, the car was stolen.
No.
And the police recovered it and returned it to them the next day.
Serious?
Undamaged. And they sold it about 10 years later.
Crazy. I want to see that happen today.
That hit me today.
Yes.
You'll never guess what led to the establishment of the settlement that was to become George.
Okay.
It was established as a result of the growing demand for timber and the wood used in building, transport and furniture. Can you believe it?
See, look, there's a whole forest over there.
Case in point. And it's Plantation Street.
Yes, look at that. I'm going to have to bring it in. It's starting to rain.
Okay, do that. In 1777, the Dutch East India Company established an outpost for the provision of timber. In 1811, George was declared a separate district, and Adrian van Kervel, remember that name, was appointed the first magistrate, and the town was proclaimed by the Earl of Caledon, Governor of the Cape Colony, on St. George's Day, 23 April 1811, and named after the reigning British monarch, King George III.
Wow.
The town's main street, York Street, was named after King George's second son, Prince Frederick, Duke of York.
That's interesting.
So in 1811 takes us back to when the slave tree was planted.
Yes.
Yeah. So that, in short, is the history of George.
Very interesting.
The wind is picking up.
Yep, I can see that.
So you and I have heard some reports of roads that might be blocked on our way out of George.
Yeah, washed out. Yeah.
So you seem very worried. I think it's time that we head out.
Let's do that. We're on our way out of George and we saw the train restaurant. That looks quite cute, but it doesn't look open at the moment. Look at the peacock there.
Oh, wow. That gorgeous colour.
Beautiful. Eh?
Oh. Oh, it looks like a cool place. There's another peacock
Oh, is it?
sitting in front here, in front of the front door.
Oh, there, yes. Look at that. Wow.
Must be a pair. Cool place.
Very nice. Springbok. Two little fellows.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. So that was George.
Yeah, it's a big bustling place, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
But I think a beautiful place. Love the green trees.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.